Why am I allowed to do any of this? Shut up. I'm not daytime drinking. Prove it. That does seem like it. Ah, beautiful. Absolutely fucking stunning. I'd argue, at the very least. Hi. Top of the morning. With that's top of the morning. Just so you know, you get 15 minutes of unlimited yes and no questions. So ask as much as you want, and I'll throw you a bone. I love that though. Throw you a bone. Doing in. Maya, Alina, Nathan, how you guys doing? So, 15 minutes of unlimited yes and no questions. Hi, Virgil. Oh shit, you really live. Virgil, I know, I try to. I keep telling you, I try to. I cannot help that Liam, aka Silent Wolf Prime Vibes, literally kept me up all night. Old Beer, Efsane, Lion, and Joe, and Jax, top of the morning, you absolute beautiful being. Amir, welcome back. How you doing as well? Nathan, hi. Hey, Lord. Hey, Jax, how you doing? God damn, I got a massive fucking headache. What do I have? Old coffee. So yeah, Virgil, I am actually live. Could you imagine that? But yeah, 15 minutes of unlimited yes or no questions. Ask as much as you possibly want to. Yeah. Of whatever you want to as well. There is that. If you want to. If you want to. Kate, top of the morning. I did not keep you up all night. Sure, Brian. How you doing, Jax? I'm getting a massive headache, but I think it is because I've been here since 5. You know, I've been literally sitting here in the same spot since 5. Yeah, I quickly saw that. I never noticed a study circle voice chat. Yeah. Yeah, no, I literally made it today because I needed to sit down and do taxes and all of that fun stuff. Will I get a well-paying job after my course, please? Yes, you will. Nice. Kelly Luke reached out to me this weekend. Yes, if you want to. So do step up a little bit. Kate, I mean, Prime always gives me new reasons to, you know, disappoint me. Holy shit, this is the first time someone actually wrote something on the Kick stream, and it's a fucking bot. I gotta respect the bot though. Hi for my first viewer ever. Thank you, bot, for being here. Is Jabo love me? No, sorry about that. I go now, but just wanted to say hi. Jax, you have an amazing day, bro. Sure, Prime, sure. Sure, whatever. So yeah, people, 15 minutes of unlimited yes or no questions. Hello, how are you today? Juju baby, I'm absolutely stunning. Besides whatever this headache is, I'm absolutely stunning. How are you, Juju baby? Thank you, Kate, for sharing. I hope you guys like the music as well. I'm getting a bit sore throated, I think. Will I sell my couch today? Yes. Ooh. Imagine actually selling your couch. It's absolutely impossible in most countries. Because it's a used couch. It's like, ooh, I'd rather not. Thank you. Will Elsker and I be okay? Yes, but there seems to be a deeper question as well as if you want to. So you need to step up and be available for it. But there's also a deeper question. Oh, Juju, no, I've been here. I've been doing this since 5 in the morning. Like, I'm getting beat. Ask to be Kate, goddammit, it's one fucking live, and it's in the afternoon live. That's the one when I'm not reliable. Will things get better with the new person handling my case? Oh, absolutely, you got a double yes for that one. Will I start working soon? No. Will Daryl reach out to me soon? Yes. Nice. It's very good condition. It just doesn't match my aesthetic. Sherry, fair. But no matter if it's good condition or not, like getting that, it's gonna be difficult. You need some orange juice or apple juice, Juju? I'm allergic to both, so that's fun. And Kush, I will answer your message right after the live. I promise. I have just been very busy. Will my business be financially successful this weekend? No. Sorry about that. Ooh. Yes, indeed, Kush, yes. Will I be okay this year? SSX? No. No way, Juju. I'm allergic to electrons. Now figure that one out. I got the whole thing, but figure it out. Will I see Tyler before the weekend? Yes, yes he will. He really didn't get time to leave the room. Virgil, I did walk the dog right after the first live, so I have at least had oxygen. Will Blake get the job in Austin? Yes, yes indeed. That sucks. Judy, I wouldn't know now, would I? It's my normal. I don't know if it sucks. Electrons or electrolytes? Kate, electrons. The molecular protons, neutrons, and electrons. When an event happens, electrons flare off, and those electrons is the ones that I'm allergic to. When a happening happens. Will I pass my exam before summer? No. So I'm also, per technicality, also allergic to electrolytes, because electrolytes contain molecules. Full stop. They'll fix things between us and our family when it comes home. No. Pau, I think we have answered that one before though. Will it be a person or a video? No. Sherry, yes and no questions. 15 minutes of unlimited yes and no questions, people. Yes and no. Good afternoon, Moon. How you doing, beautiful? I love it the way you write on them. God damn it. Good afternoon. Will it be on video? Sherry, you see, that's the one. Yes, yes it will be. Hi, Robin. So people, 10 minutes of unlimited yes and no questions. Ask as much as you want to. Was I cheated out of my mom's will? Yes. Fun. Good tea time. Will I be okay physically this year? No. Arezzo! You still want me to answer that, Arezzo? And people, 10 minutes of unlimited yes and no questions. Ask as much as you want. Will it be in the last 2 days? Yes, indeed. Igor, does Dagmara love me? Yes. Are pregnancy questions allowed? Juju, baby, you ask whatever the fuck you want. This is a free open space and we don't judge. Will I ever hear from Hugh again? No. Will Ace break no contact next week with Tintin? No. Wait, hold up. We all play Minecraft today? Kate, I do not have time. Will people who are owing me money going to pay me very soon? Yes. I was meant to go live at 4 after all. Does Leia know I'm sending her anonymous messages on the website because I can't message her? No. Will I farp again this year? No. Should I buy some decor today? Yeah. Obviously. Kuroshi interested in a relationship with me? Arezzo? No. Get cash from my business soon? No. Ace break no contact next week. Yes, and yes if you want to. So you need to make yourself available if you want to. Keep that in mind. Has my timeline with Tyler moved up? No. There's that. Mystical, top of the morning, you beautiful being. Is Jay going to propose me? Yes. Will even contact me this week? Yes and yes. Will I buy a new car this year? Yes, you will. Still the summer? Yep. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoy. No. And Tim, top of the morning. Pauline, is Mark genuine? Yes and yes. Nice. Should I respond to Ace? Yes, you should. Concerts is what brings us back officially. Yes, yes, and yes. This is the biggest yes so far this live. Keep that in mind. Will the month of April still be a difficult time money-wise? No. We saw that when we did the birthday wheel, but seeing how things are right now, it looks better. It looks better, which is quite nice. Will my streaming turn into a full-time thing next year? Yes. Oof, keep working on it. That means that you need to make it a full-time thing right now, Juju baby. Otherwise, it's gonna be difficult. Can I have the game screen all the way out on the edge, or do I need to move it in as well? I highly recommend to move it in, but no one cares. Prime. Remember that. No one cares. They will give you a hint like, oh, hey, we can't see the edges, so move it down. What's the stress? Prime. You don't need to perfect everything right now. Should I push my surgery date a few more months? Yes, apparently. Kate, what? What do you mean, Kate? What? What does that even mean? Will PCH visit me? No. Okay, cool. What's up with the fucking caps like that, Virgil? Will I move to a different area? Yes, you will. Ace seeing someone else? Yes. Apparently so. Fun. Will this blue feeling go? Yes, but there seems to be 1, 2, 3, 4 deeper questions he has done. Greetings, sir. Will Kevin and Mirabelle be together forever? Yes, indeed. Yes. Mystical, welcome back. Thank you, Shelly. But do remember, Shelly, I do get a notification if you hit the button. I know, but damn, the insurance really stressed me out this month. Virgil, I get you. Well, start chasing me, Cherry. Yes, but one deeper question than that. Thank you, Mimi. You're welcome. You're so welcome. Black Queen, welcome back. How you doing, beautiful? Kate, yay. It's my best friend who passed away visit me. Yes. If you want to, but there's also one deeper question in there. Have a good day, I trade. Catherine, you have a great day. Is EBC my person? Yes. Does Ivan have feelings for me? No. Thank you. Did manifesting last night work? Yes. Yes, it did. Nice. Nice. Brother-in-law check in on us after he passed. Sarah? No. Kate, yes, I get the body doubling thing. What about the body doubling thing? Well, I passed my recent exam. Yes. Positive vibes, I feel it too, Cherry. Yeah. Could live streaming when I do batch cooking be interesting? Virgil, yes, what do you mean? Have you ever seen a mukbang? That's like post the cooking. Yes, people do it all the fucking time. Absolutely. Will I eventually be happy? Kateshi? Yes, you will. Heck yeah. Kate, I can do it when I get time. I wish I could do it as a regular thing, but it really depends on if... Kate, it's not a stupid idea. It's not a stupid idea. But it oh fuck, it's not a stupid idea. Kate. Oh, I could work on my books as well, I suppose. I haven't done book 5 or book 6 for such a long time. God damn it. Virgil, super easily. You have a phone. Will how's situation resolve happily? No. Will Tyler invite me for a sleepover within this month? Cherry? No. I really like this song in general. It's a good song. It's a damn good show. And Sassy, good morning, and actually, good morning. How you doing there, girl? Michael, I will also be successful this year. Yes, but there seems to be 2 deeper questions in there. And people, you still have 3 minutes of unlimited yes and no questions, so, you know, keep popping your questions. It's just a setup I have to test, but also do it. And no, you don't have to test. You'll notice what works and what not works. If you have half an idea, fucking shoot, bro. I urge this for anyone out there. If you have half an idea, go. Unless you're a civil engineer that needs people on the moon, you will not have to perfect anything. Should I keep trying or not? Sarah, not. Wow, what was that about? Sarah, hold up. Am I on the right spiritual path? Whimsy? No. You might want to dilly-dally onto another path there, Whimsy. Wait, hold up. Do you do the dice idea? It's been a hot minute. I haven't been here. Kate, you will never know, will you? Will I have my current job more than 8 months? No. Oof, Juju, I'm sorry for that. And Sherda, thank you for following. How was your day? Sassy, I'm still here. I have not fucking moved, man. Sheer, will Dennis come back to me when? No. So Sherda, take that as your yes or no question. Chaka Doll, will I be getting Pergananet this year? No. You might want to have more fun if we call it that. And Jorl Blue, hi. Hi and welcome. First time ever. Really don't think I'll ever be a moon engineer. So Virgil, you don't have to perfect it. You try it out, people will tell you what they want. It's that simple. I will tomorrow morning for later. Or not for... Will I get pregnant this year? Nandindi Shah? Yes, but there seems to be a deeper question. I need to be patient and to just let things to continue to flow. 11. Yes. And Sarah / Priya, how you doing? Want me to get Faith? Kate, why? Is there a problem in? I mean, Faith comes in if Faith wants to. Will my day be proactive? Sassy? Yes. And, ooh, yes, if you want to. Twice over. Kate, it's always nice to be a mod, but you know, they have their lives. It would be what did it do? And Sarah, I'm doing pretty fucking damn good. Thank you very much for asking. How are you doing? We can go in circles like that. Will the marriage for my sister work out? No. Sherry, are these the things that you truly want an answer to? Because I mean, if you know it and she doesn't, that's gonna be a heck of a thing. Like, yeah, I asked a guy 5 years ago. He said no on TikTok. I'm great because I'm here. Oh, Sarah, stop it. Please continue. Also, what the fuck is this? Ooh, lovely hair piece it was there. Jesus, nasty. Give me 2 seconds, people. Fab. When I get married to Tyler, will it work out for us? Yes, but there also seems to be a deeper question there. Okay, no, you forgot that. Good energy here and good vibes that match my energy, Sarah. Hell yeah, bruh. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck energy this is. This is an afternoon live and we are absolutely clawing on the walls. Will PCH send me a check? No, but also PCH sounds like a drug. Will I get married next year? Clarice, yes, and yes if you want to on both ends. Wait to ruin the surprise. Lie? Wow. What do you mean lie? Does my friend who passed away know when I bring flowers to his house? No. Seems to be a deeper question though. Someone knows. We're building a foundation. Sherry? Hell yeah, I love that. Other people says like, nah, I give up. And people, with that said, pop a follow to get a free yes and no question. So Genochi, pop a follow to get a free yes and no question. And KS, you already sent a heart to me, so will my business make enough money this month? Yes, indeed. Does my uncle Bobby visit me? And you also sent a heart to me, so no. No, because you asked. Because you sent a heart to me, so no. Apparently. Nope, wait, that's the wrong one. I need to... Oh. There we go with that. Do you guys get the little thing now? I think it should be there. Infinity top of the morning. Mom knows and that matters. Juju, that is what matters, yeah. Donito, pop a follow to get a free yes no question. Which you guys did. Will I buy a car and open business soon? Yes. Wow. Big goals there, Tonito. What you doing? X-Killer, pop a follow to get a free yes no question. And Tanaka as well. There we go, Tanaka King. Will I fly out this March? No, no you will not. Dinosaur. I did. X-Killer, yes you did. So what is your question? Would the fire brigade be good for a Sarah? No. Do I get $100 in 10 minutes? Yes, I love bullshit questions. They always get bullshit answers. It's gonna be fun when you don't get it. Francis, is Dave angry with me? No. X-Killer is always fun with bullshit questions. It's like, will Trump be alive? It's gonna be fun. X-Killer, please do, please do. Arnold, will I get a baby boy? Arnold, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. And Karen, you sent a heart me. Will Em and I get a place to live? Yes. Nice. Nice to hear. Dinosaur roar incoming. Okay. Shelly, what? What is what? And Arnold, there we go. With that follow, you get a free yes and no question. Hiki. I'm also gonna do this. Will we get the baby boy? No, but also Arnold, I think you asked that not too long ago. Cannot quite remember. How does the bone work? Killer, it really depends on what you're asking. If you're asking for my practice or if you're asking how I read the bones. Oh, Drita. Just so you know, it looks like a scammer name. Just so you know, medium Drita Marshall. I was close to block, so be careful. I've never seen non-reading. This is osteomancy. This is one of the oldest divination styles in the world, Drita. Alongside cleromancy. Cleromancy is the oldest, alongside osteomancy, where you use trinkets. So yeah, osteomancy and cleromancy are two types of the absolute oldest divination styles. Back in the 1400s is when tarot kind of popped in, and 1700s it became a thing. Sarah/Priya, what did you get? Do you have a hagstone? I do, Sarah, but it's in the cabinets. Where are you located? Drita, I was from Ireland, live in Sweden now. How you read it? How you read it. So practically as simple as that. If the bones don't cross, it's a no. If they cross, it's a yes. If they touch, it's a you're on to something, but it's not the right answer. And if they halfway cross, it means like yes, kind of. Haha, vill Svenne write ex-killer? No, I'm still Irish though. So do keep writing in English because the auto translator is absolute shit, my guy. And you're not she. Should I talk to my friend that cut me off this year? No. Absolutely not. A yes or no? Hell yeah, the tarot. Sarah, ask away. And Arnold, send a heart me or a tiny diny, or please do like Sarah and pop into my profile and get your reading in there. Do you use them for yes and no questions? Yes, as well as intuitive and Mandarin style, so I can use them for anything. Drita. Osteomancy is quite amazing as that. It gives more answers than tarot could give. Will I have a baby again? Ooh. I mean, I'm seeing legacy here. So, yes, Sarah. You're leaving something else behind. So, absolutely. Absolutely. I like that, Sarah. Hell yeah. So yeah, for example, Drita, osteomancy that was born in the Chinese side of the world in comparison to the east coast of Africa. We are looking at Mandarin. That is literally how the language was built. So, right now that I tossed the bones, what does this kind of look like? This is kind of how the hieroglyphs work, you know. All of a sudden we look into the words. I'm seeing a bit of a tree, I'm seeing a bit of a house, or maybe a house with smoke, so we're seeing a family, just like Sarah wanted. A child. And Dex, hi, beautiful. And Harley working with that follow, you get a free yes or no question, beautiful. And Nasrin prövt pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. And Karen, will I be doing the loan business with my brother-in-law for the long run? No, you will not. Beautiful. I know. It's also quite cool. Quite difficult though if you're a vegan like me to even get a hold of bones though. I literally took someone's lunch. Is my family going to work out? Hardly working? No. You also get two yes and no's because you also sent a heart me. Hardly working. Yes or you know. Nasrin, is the boy I'm with right now the right one? Yes, but there seems to be two deeper questions there. And Karen, it was, will I be doing a loan business? Long run, it was a no, Karen. It was a no. Will finances improve this year? And Sarah Sloan, you need to either send a heart me or a tiny dining, or be as cool as Sarah and pop into my profile and get a reading from there. Is there deeper meaning to my dreams? Sassy? Yes, there is. What do you mean? Nasrin, what do you mean? What do you mean that I mean? Hardly working. You can actually get unlimited questions if you want to. Pop into my profile and you get unlimited questions for this whole life. You do not have to do yes or no questions. You can ask how, when, why, what if, should I, and what happens if I do kind of questions if you want to. I don't know what to ask. Drita, absolutely no pressure. You're so fine. I'm going to be live for maybe 1 and 2 hours. You're absolutely fine. And with that, Drita, you get a free yes and no question. And I didn't understand what you Sorry, what's a heart me? Do you see the little orange thing that some have as a tag that says Omen? They sent a little gift that says Heart Me. You should also see a gift box, I hope, right there, or a gift goal with a little heart with a crown on top. You can send one of those. Like, yes indeed, hardworking, yes indeed. You can either get infinite bone questions, which is highly yes and no's, mainly, because it's easier, or you can get the tarot. And I argue tarot because you get better and deeper questions quickly through that. Am I right to leave nursing for good, Karen? Yes, yes you are, but there's at least one more deeper question than that. Indeed, Drita, you get a yes or no question for that follow, after all. And remember people, I'm live every single Monday to Friday, 5:30 to 10 a.m. Swedish time. So this is a bit of an odd hour where we are live in the evenings. But I'm trying to really go evening live as well, as often as I can. So, and Dex, you popped a follow. You get a free yes or no question. I hope my wife pops into the live so I can ask her for a drink. God damn, I'm dehydrated. Bruh, you live in my time from 7 a.m. I see that. Sarah, it do be like that, yeah. Well, visit me this month, Shelly. Yes. Nice. Well, Aaron, oh, sorry, Alicia. Will Aaron and I hit it off in the near future? No. Yeah, Kate, it doesn't really work like that. Oh, yay. Thank you. Send the wifey a text. Dex, what do you mean? No, nah, Dex, that ruins the algorithm. The moment I pick something up that is not a tool, it just says, and it's already with the amount of viewers, so nah. Dang, I'm broke right now with I wasn't, but I'm glad I found you and hardly working. Pro tip, hardly working, pro tip. Pop in at the start of every single live at 5:30 a.m. Swedish time, so figure that one out. It's 12 hours ago I went live for the first time, okay? 12 hours ago. That means that you get 15 minutes of unlimited yes and no questions. Hard working. Work hard. Okay? How long is your hair? Like, to here. I also cut it off like 15 centimeters. So. Oh, okay. So yeah. So people, pop a follow to get a free as no question, if you like. And Mash, Ayla, and Malik ever reach out? No. Sound is fine. Nice. Nice. Will I be able to meet BTS in the future? No. In summarize, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. Be cool. And people, you can be even cooler and pop into my profile and click the thing in my bio and get yourself a full reading. But for now, pop a follow to get a free yes and no question. So yeah. Or you could ask about any type of witchcraft you'd like whatsoever. Me please, Agnes, you did pop a follow, so you get a yes and no question. Ask away. Anyway. No, Sarah. Ever. Does Connor still love me? Yes. I still my heart me question. Is it filtering it? It is filtering it. Hopefully. Yeah, working. Yes, it is absolutely filtering it. Yes. So try to add emojis in between stuff like that. Oh my god, I got a migraine. Kate, skill issue. And God knows what that says with a lot of stars and stuff, so I'm just going to call you Star. With that follow, you get a free yes or no question. Findy, hi, how are you doing, beautiful? And Infinite, welcome back. And Silkev, how are you doing, beautiful? Oh yeah, Malkav, you popped in here for a second. I forgot you. God dang. So sorry, Malkav. Is my move to my own place gonna happen in the second quarter of this year? No. Sure, Kate, if you say so. All good, thanks, you. Finny, besides a headache, I'm absolutely fucking stunning. I hope I don't have to say it again. And Claire does Damion miss me? Yes, yes they do. But also you need to make yourself a little bit more available, apparently. Like, now will he talk to me? Infinite? send a heart me, or a tiny diny, or pop into my profile and get yourself a reading, okay? Can you see it now? It's hardly, nope. Working. Add the dots instead of spaces. Maybe work. Sometimes TikTok filters doesn't pick up on separate words at that point. Kate? Nah, I still don't believe you. Lol, thanks. You're welcome, Star. You're welcome. Maharan, welcome back. How you doing, beautiful? Will I be financially okay once the divorce between my son's father and me is finalized? Yes. Yes, indeed. What did he say? Lol. Kate, Star is asking for you. I'm still here, Sarah. I can imagine that, yes. Kate, it's not even an issue. I call him Star. Cool. Live, bruh. Good morning, Starseed. How you doing, beautiful? You can also call me Love. That is my first name, just so you know, Starseed. Instead of Reader. You can also call me Lord. Lord.Cairnmark is my full name, so... Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to also add it to the bar. God damn it. I forgot. Sorry. Sarah, you are like the only one that added anything to the bar. You're the only one who is eligible to win a full 60-minute reading. Wow, I love your name. Thank you. I chose it. My first name was Anton. I got bullied a lot, so I just chose Love instead, because that was the best choice a kid in 4th grade could make. So yeah, my name is Love now. Apparently. I am the GOAT. Sarah? Nice. Nice. Will M pull up in my driveway? No. Lord? That works for me. It's you again, lol, and your balls. Love it. Fairy Love and Trish, welcome. I try to be more live in the evenings, but here we are, you know. Why would they bully you because of your name? Anton is also a good name. The thing is, like, we've moved into, like, my family is not the greatest fucking family. So we moved into a place that already had an Anton, and me being the tallest guy in the whole house in 4th grade, you can imagine. And then there was one of my stepbrothers was also named Anton, so I was called Smolly. So yeah, there was a lot of bullying and eventually broke my back, so that was a fun. And Findy, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. Be smart about it. Or you can send a heart me, or tiny dining, or pop into my profile to get a reading. And Sarah? Nah. Ireland. Harley, it might be needed, yeah. And people, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. If you need it. If you want it. And Dreamer, please write in English so my auto-translator doesn't fuck it up. But Norway is much better, like living and stuff. Sarah, it depends entirely. I mean, if you love oil and gas, sure thing. I care about the environment, so there's that. I also like communication and travel, so Norway is not quite the place. It's mountainous and it's oil and gas. So does Daniel like me, Dreamer? No. Shit. Sorry about that, Dreamer. God damn. Am I going to meet my savings goal for this year? Yes. Nice. Cool. You know how much you love questions and psychology, Kate? No, on either. I don't like questions. I like knowing. Psychology is just happen to be information. I love information. I don't like questions. So true. Yeah. Well, M send me a letter, Shelley. Yes. And Dreamer, send a heart me or a tiny dining or pop into my profile for another read, okay? Does it not give you a headache? Sarah, what does now for a headache? What does give me a headache is having sat here for more than 12 hours and still going live and then having another reading soon, so there's a lot. When am I getting married? Yes. Cool. Good yes and no questions, says the collections. Well, psychology are quite helpful for the question, though. Yes, but I'm a psycholinguistic. I'm more about what is consciousness rather than how do I solve this problem. Is the proposal from Jay going to be real? Miss Lard? Yes. Nice. Do Ray and I need to separate? Oof, no. Working? No. Keep rewording it. Really didn't like to give up. Working, I respect you for not giving up though. And Christina, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. And Mandy, you said heart me. Still on. Wow, nice one. I'm not though. I'm not. Not true. You love questions, and I have a paper on unstable mood and personality disorders. Okay, so what about it? Christina, with that follow, you get a free yes or no question. Miss Lord, is it marriage proposal from Jay? Yes, and if you want to. And there is a deeper question, but also Miss Lord, way to ruin the fucking surprise. Okay, gonna go now. Will come when I have more questions. Sarah, see you soon. And Sylvain, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. Sassy, same goes to you. Will my boyfriend get a new job in a few days or weeks? No. Mahan. Damn. Damn. And the main assignment, what is consciousness? What makes a person? Easy. Will something romantic happen with Andrew? Yes, if you allow it, Christina. If you allow it. Damn, it's hard out there. Maharan, it is. The working market is absolutely cray-cray. It's also quite nice to just create your own job. Do like me. It just took a year. Literally took a year. But, yeah. Why not do a side hustle while you're hustling, you know? So on and so forth. And B, top of the morning. Lucci, Avi, Ashley, Christina, Gizzy. How you doing? How y'all doing? Have a beautiful day, Lord. Starseed, you have an amazing day and have the day that you deserve, okay? Dang. Good morning / evening, everyone. How you doing? And Avi, will I be financially free this year? Yes, but there seems to be a deeper question there, Avi. What about yourself? Ashley, besides the headache, I'm doing absolutely magical. Thank you for asking. He wanted to continue to be HR, and it's quite hard to find a job in the city. HR, oof, that is gonna be a difficult one. I mean, everyone thinks that they can do it nowadays. And Silva, you still need to pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. Mandy Green, it won't let me send you, or me. Yeah, because you already sent it today. So send a tiny diny, or please, and I say please, pop into my profile and click the thing in my bio and get your reading from there. You can get unlimited questions, you can get a quick yes and no, you can get a 3-card reading, you can get whatever you need, and it also literally gives me food. And that would be nice. Okay, yeah, what is... Okay, I just want you to think about it, not necessarily write about it, but think about it. What is consciousness? I think I sent the dino, Sarah. You did send a dino. That you did, Sarah. That you did. So you get a yes or no question for that. Indeed, correct. And people pop and follow to get a free yes or no question, or pop into my profile to get a reading. Not used to this, Sarah. You're absolutely fine. Do not worry. If anything, this is a great place to try things out. We don't judge here. Same too. What, Silva? What do you mean, Silva? Deborah sends a lot of gifts. No, Silva, you have not sent a gift yet, no. Working you did? Yes, indeed. Ask another question. Will finances improve for us this year? Yes and yes. Nice. Nice. And working, will my finances work out? Yes and yes if you allow it to. So you need to sit down and really work that through. Me, I'm alive, thinking, feeling, expressing, and sociology was easier. Kate, all of those are correct. And what creates those things? What creates alive? What creates thinking? What creates feeling, expressing? I have a feeling, okay, what that means. Working, I like that. Please spill the tea down. Maya, how you doing? I. Working. I. My brain, frontal lobe, right, and what's inside of that brain? What happens in the brain to make you express, feel, think? Ember's Fire, hi, lovely name, and with that follow you also get a free yes or no question. Oh yeah, work it, then do not worry about that, jeez. Chemicals, right, correct. And now imagine that. Aren't those chemicals also literally all around us, like in a banana, for example? In your coffee? In a monkey? Would you say that monkeys are conscious? Or have you put a prerequisite, checkboxes, that you need to have to figure out what consciousness is? Can I get a reading? Tired? Pop a follow, and you get a free yes or no question. Oh, working. No. I'm an omnist. I do everything. Wiccans... it's a very new practice, got popularized, got created in the 50s, thank you, Gardner, got popularized in the 70s, and it's one of the most eclectic practices ever, really, where they just use a genius marketing strategy saying that it was one of the oldest practices in the world. They're technically not wrong, it's just not Wiccan, that's what Gardner kind of asked. I do everything, I believe in everything, I'm an omnist. Wiccan is just a popular, unfortunately, the one that took over Google and Reddit. So, for example, the best omnist question would be, if I talk about the Great Flooding, what religion are you thinking about? Weird sounding, I know, but was a little boy I saw a spirit, or I just too tired? It was definitely something small, but not necessarily a boy, Sarah. And no, that is not a strange question. We get weirder things out here. Not neglect that whatever you happen actually happen. I believe in everything and nothing all at once. Hardly working, looking to omnism. Okay, omnism. Trust me, you like it. Why is this the first assignment in paper? And why is this all linked to my old class sociology? Because sentience is a part of understanding what you can retain and what is information. For example, if you were to look at consciousness in monkeys, and I think I've talked about this before. If you look at consciousness in monkeys, there are very, if any, kind of documentation of monkeys actually responding and talking on their own volition. They rarely say, I want a banana, and then someone gives them a banana. They always answer, do you want a banana? Yes, I want a banana, for those who know sign language. In comparison to you and me, we act of our own volition all of a sudden. That is sentience. It's a prerequisite checkbox. And the dog with the buttons, exactly, Kate, exactly. All of a sudden we can create consciousness and sentience. But, and so on and so forth. It kind of continues. So all of a sudden we kind of get to know, what is your sentience? What is your consciousness? I have ADHD, I have autism, I have BPT, I have schizophrenia. All of a sudden my reality, my consciousness, and my sentience becomes vastly different from what you think sentience may be for you. That is why sociology is connected to psycholinguistics. Dang, will girls be jealous if I propose? If Jay proposed me? Yes. And also yes if you allow it to. Will Z sleeping outside? Yes if you allow it to. Will I be successful in my hospital job, return to the ER as a successful nurse? Yes, but there seems to be a deeper question in there. I'm working, thank you for sharing. But why is it asking me if computers can be conscious? Because wouldn't you say that, for example, if you have consciousness and you can make your own decisions, if we go back to chemicals a little bit, wouldn't those chemicals literally be triggered by electrons moving? The electricity. How are you? Shani, I'm absolutely fucking stunning. How are you? Electrons activate. An Irish moonshine, welcome back. How you doing, beautiful? And with those electrons, obviously a computer can do the same, like AI, but that's artificial intelligence. So it needs to build by something else, but it needs to still be sentient. So it needs to be able to react on something that no one makes it react to. So it needs to say, oh, I want a banana. Would like you, love how boost people that I enjoy. Oh, hardly working, thank you. There's a deeper question, like what? Tired, I have no clue. I think you know better than what I do, seeing that I don't know your life, your story and everything. Tired. But it doesn't feel. How are you sure? Are you sure? How do you know if I feel? What if I'm a full-on psychopath that I actually do not have feelings? I don't understand feelings. That is what psychopathy is. but I can still act like a normal human, so on and so forth, you know? How are you sure that I'm not a figment of your imagination because this is your reality? You see me. Just like if I were to believe that you are a figment of my imagination because you are a part of my reality. Will Seb learn to talk verbally? Amber? No. Oof. We got a non-verbal. It can absolutely go fine anyway, Amber. Trust me. I'm good, thanks. Will work this month. Shani? No. Can we just ask questions? Xavier, pop a follow and get one free yes or no question. Lost, welcome back. Is my intuition as right as I feel it is? Yes, but there's also one deeper question. Realization, Kate? Was that like an exclamation point instead of a question mark? Is my question. Is the path I'm taking going to be good for me in the long run? Xavier? No, it is not. And Dot, you did send a heart to me. Thomas doing okay. Yes, but there is a deeper question. Both, Kate, get you. But yeah, sentience and consciousness, and what is consciousness? And sentience is one of those questions that cannot be answered. It is always like, yes, but... So it keeps on building. So therefore AI can absolutely be a thing. It's just not yet because it doesn't have this self-computing just yet. It keeps stealing and reacting to the words. It's not like I open up ChatGPT and then it starts talking to me. No. I write to it and then it answers me. That is not sentience. I feel like the question is probably why don't you trust it always? Yes. There we go. Working. Yes. Will I get married? Honey. Pop a follow and you get one free yes or no question. I'm back, Sassy. Hi and welcome back to talking about what the fuck sentience is. See, sleeping out. No, we already did that one, Lord. We already did that. That's all. And people, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. But I switched sociology for psycholinguistics, but feel like I'm doing sociology just deeper. Exactly, Kate. That is what it is. That is literally what it is. Getting to know what is the reality of the person that's sitting in front of you. Using the deepest form of pedagogics to understand the person in front of you. That is what psycholinguistics is. How do we understand language? There are, in Sweden, there's thousands of words for snow, while there's like 50 word for snow in English. So some words literally cannot be translated. The Swedish have lagom and fika and ombudsman. All of these are literally non-translatable into English. Anastasia and Teresa, with those follows you get free yes or no question. My little man is helping me send hearts. Lol, he thinks it's funny. B, hell yeah, keep sending those hearts. Keep tapping like right there, right on my nose, okay? Right there. Thank you. Ah, fuck. Will I get a new job by the end of March? No. Sorry about that. Had to walk down to my uncle's. Classic walking, am I right, Sassy? Restricted because it contains unoriginal reproduced content. This is in Why do you think that this is unoriginal? And then it fucking glitches out. Okay, cool. Appeal. TikTok thought this was unoriginal content. So yeah, people, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. He's gonna transfer to a different uni and be both like each other. Are we gonna survive the LDR? Yes, you are. Do not worry about it, okay? I literally can't even appeal because TikTok is so fucked up in the coding. It just gives me a blank fucking screen. Boo. Should or can I keep doing TikTok? Stasia. Ooh, I like that. Yes, you should. Yes, you definitely should, Stasia. Okay, now add whatever I can do in the mix, but I already know what another person is feeling, right? And it's not really adding anything to the mix. It's just your reality. So work with what you have. Literally, the person in front of you is you. Work with you. Is my daughter-in-law pregnant, Teresa? What? No. But you might want to do a test though. Do I move cities this year? Edith, yeah, it's F1. Pop a follow and you get a free yes or no question. And Infinity, welcome back. There we go, Edith. Move cities this year? Yes. And MMABABY. Pop a follow and you get a free yes or no question. Or people, please, please, please pop into my profile and get reading from there, okay? Please, 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 please. Wait, I'm confused. Okay, why are you confused? Does reality, as we can touch it, mean that your reality of feeling other people, are they different? No, it's your reality. Different building blocks, that's all. You have yellow Lego bricks and I have brown yellow bricks. God damn, why did I choose a brown house? But you get it. Like, it's literally the same. And vamp, hi. I love people with vamps. With that follow, you get a free yes no question. He handed me the letter and said it. It takes time, but stay hopeful. Hell yeah. Will I and Iphaniah be together forever? Yes, but there seems to be a deeper question there. Do look into that. And Sukoyant, with that follow, you get a free yes no question. Will he ask for my number? And Infinity, you still need to send a heart me or a tiny diny to get a yes no question. Or please pop into my profile to get a reading from there, okay? Is also Caribbean vampire law. That is dope though. Yep, that's a quick Google. I absolutely love that. It's one of those fire vampires. Yo, I love that. Heck yeah. The whole Fire Force was practically built around the idea about Caribbean vampires. Did you know that? Do I move to the fully furnished dream apartment? Edith, send a heart me or a tiny diny to get another yes or no question. How do I understand what another is feeling without being them? Kate, how are you sure that you are not them? Reassess your reality a bit. What is your reality? And Virgil, welcome back into TikTok. How you doing, beautiful? Are you going live cooking yet? For the battle. And Bella, with that follow, you get a free yes and no question as well. Heck yeah. And so Koyan, Christopher, and I reconcile? No. Good luck. Bella, I know, right? It will be starting next week, probably. I'm just on my balcony right now. Virgil, I'm disappointed. No, as in, imagine I'm normal for a minute and can't do what I can do. Kate, if we go back to the reality check, okay, reassess your reality. The only idea of reality is yours right now. I am a figment of your imagination. Imagine that instead. What is normal but a concept that you made up right now? What if you are the normal and everyone else is faking it? Stop thinking that the word normal even exists for a minute and then reassess your reality, okay? Edith, thank you for re-following again. Virgil cooking what? Yeah, Virgil is gonna cook today actually, so Virgil is gonna go live very soon. Anyway, people, pop a follow to get a free yes and no question. Okay, I will most likely not answer because I don't have time. You will have to ask here. Bella, it is really not showing, no. It might get filtered, so you might want to have emojis or spaces deleted and stuff. Virgil, don't worry about it. I can't help it. You're gonna go live in like, what is it, 1 hour, 2 hours? Right, Virgil? Right, exactly, Virgil. 2 hours. Thank you, Virgil, for correcting me. It is so subjective. It's the most ridiculous word ever. My normal is this. Other people think it's freaky. So yeah. And Jules Raft, you sent a heart me as well. Will Donovan come visit me soon? Yes, nice. Okay, Kate, why would I need to imagine that? That's not your reality. Mama Son, good morning. Like, literally, good morning. And Painted, good morning. How you doing? Jules, woohoo. Painted, hello. Oh, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Help. So, Mama Son, how do you feel about actually being here in the morning now? And Kate, what if that person is literally you, like your reality? Wouldn't that you already know that thing then? Reality is what you choose, is it? Okay. Waiting for a meeting to start? Oh, Mama Son. Okay, fine. When do you get up in the morning? Mama Son, when would you like me to be live another second time? That is my question. Painted, besides a little headache, I'm actually fine. But it's not me, Kate, are you sure? Like, you're literally putting a damper on your own reality by saying it's not you. Reassess your reality, Kate. Step back and think again. Are you sure? Ask yourself that. Is love coming in for me soon? Bella, we finally got it. Yes, and also yes from two ways. So you have a bit of a difficult decision to make there. Your morning is in my evening. Works for me. Fair enough, fair enough. Does that also... Wait. It must be annoying morning now. B, we're talking about psycholinguistics here. What is consciousness and what is reality? So I'm trying to make Kate wake up here. How would I apply the psycholinguistics and psychology on another person? Kate, you shouldn't. Figure yourself out first. Psycholinguistics is literally you figuring out what is your reality. Then, after you figure out what reality can be, you figure out the other person's reality. Bella, that you have two options coming in, so you might have a difficult decision coming in. 10 a.m. in this date. Okay. So would you say that this is a bad time then? Please tell me, sir, I will pass in 11 class, name Anjali, but a job like number 3. Pop a follow and you get a free yes or no question. But it's not about me. Mom's not. No, it's fair. It's absolutely fair. But it does happen. So people, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. What I'm also trying to do is marketing out when are people most live, you know? No, not when they're live, when they're online. Because I can only go so much by the TikTok algorithm. So yeah, actively asking when do people actually want to watch me live helps a lot. Oh, so you're welcome. I think you're the only American right now that I could actually ask, like, is this a good time? So, yeah. For me, evenings, like right now, Painted. From 4 to 6, 7-ish. And Hitter, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. So you need to tell me if you follow first. Evenings for UK, question mark? Otherwise I get distracted from what I should be doing. Sarah, that is fair. Yeah, I work from 8 to 4:60. So, 4:60? What the fuck was that dyscalculia? So, besides my dyscalculia, around 4:30 to 5-ish to 7. I'll consider it. Yeah. Okay, to ask a question, is this a yes or no question? JCI, pop a follow, and you get a free yes or no question. Wait, but if I am me and you are you, what's the difference or the middle? Are you sure there is a difference or a middle? And are you sure that I am me if I am also a creation of your own consciousness? And what if I am literally asking myself this right now because you are a figment of my imagination? So does that mean my brain is making you up? Does that mean that you are a part of me instead? Will I find a job this month or next month? No. Mama-san, I get you. Same here nowadays, to be honest. And Kate, would you not say that that dream is also a part of another just reality? Are you not making up that dream as well? Are those dreams not just as real as this right here and right now? Would you argue that any of it is a dream in that case? What if the word dream didn't exist? Would it still be a hallucinogenic state? Hell yeah! Everyone send positive vibes to Mama-san. She fucking deserves it. Hell yeah. But I said to you when I hugged you, you're not real. You said the same. Okay. So? Psycholinguistics. What is your reality? Not what is my reality. Whoa! And Sophia, hi. I'm Abuela, hi. Zanig and Dolin, hi. Getch, hi. Sending your way, beautiful. Got my fingers crossed for you. Thank you, B. Have it be on the blessed day / evening. Mama-san know you. Okay, yeah, and how would you know? How would you know? Are you telling your imagination that that you are a part of my imagination now? Do you see how we can go on like this, Kate? Consciousness is unanswered, but retaining of information is not. So, right now, we kind of need to step back a little bit from what is consciousness, because right now we also need to understand that understanding is a thing. So now that you got whatever this is going, but I'm real because I feel and think. That is what the old Greeks would say, but are you not just making up the feel and think? What if that didn't exist? What if the word feel wasn't a thing? What is feelings is just a made-up thing that your brain does to put up chemicals and electrons? What if thinking is literally for everyone? Thinking is literally for a person, like an AI, that you could ask, hey, give me everything on the blah 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 files. And all of a sudden the AI gives you that. That's also literally considered thinking, not sentience. And wouldn't you say that your brain is the one making you understand? Now, we're coming into the information retention. So understanding your feelings is literally where we kind of need to go. Understanding the thoughts, because we need to listen, hear, smell, taste. Why are we having existential crisis at 101 right now? Well, because Kate is kind of looking into psycholinguistics, and it's one of my many fun fields that I study. Painted? Absolutely. So, yeah. So, feelings and thoughts is kind of what happens when we get the whole, I need to be reactive. I say, I want a banana. You say, oh, you want a banana? Okay, here you go with a banana. Okay, cool. So you reacted to my information, but I thought myself, I wanted a banana. Perfect. Abuela, permanent remote job this year? Yes. And actually, we can just do this for funsies because no one is actually getting anything, so fuck it. Boop. Yeah. There's no puppy there though. But it is what it is. Oh well, here we are anyway. I need to find Spotify. We are changing the Spotify on the TikToker. There we go, cool. So, could argue that everything is made up. Exactly, Kate, yes. But now you're kind of just moving into what is reality rather than what is consciousness and sentience. If we step back to psycholinguistics and not philosophy, psycholinguistics is about the retention of information, what we can do and what we shouldn't do. How we can hold it and how do we keep it for later and so on and so forth. Pedagogics, more or less, but super fucking advanced. So if I say stick out your tongue, what do you do? And everyone in chat, if you like to join in on this existential crisis, please tell me, what do you do when I say or ask, can you stick out your tongue? What would you do at that given moment? This music fucking sucks. It's absolutely horrendous. I didn't get your question. Stick out my tongue. And Virgil, my question was, what would you do if I ask, can you stick out your tongue? So, Kate, you understood that you will stick out your tongue. That is a response to my question. While, for example, Virgins say, yes, I can stick out my tongue. Like he verbally says that, okay, I understood what you said, and yes, I can argue that I can stick out my tongue. But you would physically stick out your tongue. So we got two different kinds of understanding and how we retain that information. We heard, we understood that there's a tongue involved, and now the question is, will I tell them that I can stick out my tongue, or do I physically stick out my tongue? Bleh. So all of a sudden we got two kinds of understanding and retaining information and reacting to this retention of that. So yeah, that is what understanding is. What will you do with the information that is given to you? If we ask a question, can you stick out your tongue, for example? It is quite a simple test where you look at the autism, literally, yes I can. Yeah, but everyone, like that's what I mean. Autism is literally one of those things in psycholinguistics where you retain information in a different way. Where you get straight to the point and yes I can stick out my tongue. Thank you. That is a fact. I can do this thing. So yeah, autism is just one part of, let's call it a reality filter. Understanding filter. Information comes in, I understand the situation, I react. That is what reactive is truly about. But you can also do non-reactive responses. So I can stick out my tongue, or I can just fucking leave the situation because I can't be bothered. Like, what the fuck, stupid question. I'm gonna leave this live. Swoop. Though context do matter, a doctor will do, a stranger will ask why. Exactly, so understanding in three different ways now. Then there's just me that goes, yes, I can, and heard prove it too. So Kate, you got several points of information. Answering in several ways, answering one way, answering in no way. Do you see how, no matter what, you understood the situation? You understood a situation in your sense, in your reality, and in your idea of what you are consciously able to do. That is psycholinguistics, practically. And some parts of the psycholinguistical spectrum is literally just non-comprehensible. When you have ADHD, you cannot tell time. That is literally one of the prerequisites for ADHD. So most people take the responsible choice and put alarms on. They go 1 hour early instead of lose track of time and come 5 hours late to an interview. If you're autistic, some people take the responsibility and go into their hobbies and interests for work instead of going into something that they absolutely hate, and then it can just eventually, because they become depressed, because that's not their reality. They can't work like that. So consciousness is literally what you do with your retention of information and how you act with that retention of information. Hi and welcome to Psycholinguistics 101. Here's me ranting on about psycholinguistics and how the brain holds information, how it reacts and non-reacts. Yay, fun. This is not giving me any readings, lessons, book sales or anything. God dang it. And if we do step back just a little bit, just for back to the chemicals and the electronics and everything of the brain, why can computer be conscious? If we think that the brain and the synapses are literally just flaring off, If I go over the 30-second window. What do you mean if I go over the 30-second window? What do you mean? You see, I didn't even understand that, so that's another form of retention of information. The whole backflip of a brain saying, what? But yeah, if we go back to the brain is chemicals and it's flaring of electrons in the synapses and everything. What if I stir my coffee? Movement is literally energy, molecules moving, and that is what the brain does all the time, to send off electrons, to make chemicals move off, and then we feel, think, move, react. What if I stir my coffee? That is also a movement of molecules. What if there's that's such a quick of an electron moving that my coffee is sentient for a microsecond, and then it just doesn't exist anymore? Virgil, it is. Yes, exactly that. Because your cat has another form of retention and another form of psycholinguistical understanding. Slow blinking at your cat is telling them that you love them, because that is the cat's linguistics. Just as if the tip is going a little bit off, it means that they want to play or that they are dilly-dallying. If it sways back and forth, they're really angry. If they're sneaking, you get it. Cat's language is just like our language. It's literally understanding of information. And what you're doing is giving them information. So yes, it is psycholinguistics. It's about understanding their understanding. That is psycholinguistics. And Prime, welcome back. Well, seeing now that Prime is here, I will end the no. So yeah, psycholinguistics. I hope you guys liked. Yeah. Understanding is quite the topic. Kate, no, you do not. Your reality may think that you have ADHD, but the result of anxiety, heart rate and overthinking and overcreated mind, hard in focusing, anxiety. Autism, hard in focusing, only stays and hyper-focuses on one certain thing, can lose track of time, doesn't quite understand emotions and want to move on to the next thing that is only interesting today. ADHD. In PTSD, being hyper-reacted to certain things, seeing stuff in your periphery, having physical reactions like heartbeats, heart palpitations, heavy breathing, looking back and forth, being quick, needing high stimulus at all times, PTSD. All of these three literally have ADHD in them. No, you don't necessarily have ADHD. You might get ADHD on paper, absolutely, but no, you don't necessarily need ADHD because they all result in the same psycholinguistical result as ADHD. Had to spot messing around with TikTok Studio because I couldn't get something to work. Oh, what happened, Prime? So yes, people that is watching this, I don't only do witchcraft. It is my main job. But I'm a massive fucking nerd and I treat information as my religion. For those wondering. Oh, did you go into the chat/gaming and switch the scene? Sometimes the first scene needs to load in because you just open TikTok Studio. It can be a bit slow sometimes. Recently, I did speed grief process in like 5 to 10 minutes when I realized mom is turning 60. Yeah, I get you. Tanya! Cool, finally someone who wants a reading. Thank you. Is this the one? No, that is absolutely not the one. Wait, this might be the one. Hi. So, Tanya, pop a follow to get free as no question. Wish you already did. It does. Chemo, genuinely love me. Yes, and yes, if you allow it, Tanya. If you allow it. And Jam, with that follow, you get free as no question. So, Kate, do you understand psycholinguistics? It is literally understanding. That is what that is about. Sure, we go with that. My daughter is autistic. She couldn't concentrate at school. Her teacher's skirt was too colorful. And Sarah, that is very unfortunate. Like, most people that are teachers today doesn't quite understand the psycholinguistics of the children that is sitting in front of them. School needs to be individualistic for several reasons, and not for reading up on the blackboard and everything. Because a dyslexic can't do that. It's going to be difficult. Autists can't communicate if they're nonverbal. Okay, cool. So what do we do instead? Okay, cool. Here's a computer. Here's a paper and pen. Like, communicate through other means. Pedagogics is literally, that's all it is about. Understanding their understanding. Germaine, will Dinesh and I get back together? Jam? No. No, they will not. Ha! Prime, get fucked. It's very difficult. She said she has to stare at it. Sarah, I get you. Yeah. Sus, absolutely, ask away. Ask away, I don't care. Do medical as well, if you want to. And Brianna Planty, pop a follow to get a free as no question. And Sus, if it's a how, I know I can medically have kids. Okay, cool, lovely. I hated primary school, elementary, because of the lights and sitting still. I can imagine, yeah. And if that is, you know, for example, if you didn't have PTSD before that, that is a fucking dead clear autism and ADHD note. But you had more diagnostics before that. So impossible to diagnose ADHD. So yeah. And legend, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. Lol, Prime, we'll get to it, don't worry about it. Naturally, so. And Kate, no you didn't. Stop saying that the only thing that you had, because no matter if you have it on paper or not, you still have it. Paper doesn't mean shit. Your reality is still your reality. That is what psycholinguistics is. Your reality matters, not a piece of paper. Piece of papers are literally bullshit. Because you need to go through a lot of bureaucracy to get a piece of paper. And a piece of paper telling you had two things when you were a child? Nah. Bullshit. That piece of paper could have said that you were a man, Kate. Still just a piece of paper. I can write on a piece of paper here that I don't have ADHD if you like. Doesn't mean shit. And legend, with that follow, you get a free as no question. Will I get married again? No. Good luck, legend. So, is your question if you're gonna meet the nice person? Legend, I'm sorry. But if you want to, we can do a little bit of spell work to get you a person, if you like. That is a possibility. Love spells is not uncommon. Sus? No. God dang it. I must say, I do love the restriction that I got that I have unoriginal content on my stream. The bones are most likely the ones that are causing it, because I haven't had this for at least this whole week. And I've only done tarot, so this the bones are bullshit now. So fun, huh? That sucks. Yeah. So we won't even get more people in here. And I couldn't appeal because TikTok's algorithm is, TikTok's coding is so great that when I want to appeal, I get a blank page. So yeah. Thanks for reading. Sus, you're welcome. Good luck. You might notice how calm it is as well. Kate, you need 4 hours? Okay. All yours. Just the book, man. Just the book. Please, I need food. You want to do the psycholinguistics thing? That'll be fun. Oh, sus. Yes. What are you doctoring about? I was wondering if I could get a reading from you. I would really appreciate it. Nilas, pop a follow and you get a free yes or no question. I do also offer up private readings, private lessons, live readings, books, spells, you name it, Nilas. So you choose. Pop a follow for a free yes or no, and then you can go deeper from there if you like. Nkwabena, Nitri, Abogie, how you doing? Taking the baby steps, sus, heck yeah. I respect that. I forgot that. I think you talked about that, sus. I think you talked about that some other live. Sorry for forgetting. Milas, lovely. Ask away then. You get one free yes or no question. And V-Rax, hi. How you doing? Question, do you know a good trustworthy site where I can get crystal/crystal carvings? Kristallrum.se. 2 for staircases, 2 for psycholinguistics. Absolutely fucking fair, Kate. And let's fucking go. Fuck yeah, study time. Woo! I did it. Okay. But being single for life, because naturally just a loner and would rather give my life to take care of people in need. And so that is usually how it is, isn't it? But I hear you. It's always nice with company though. So don't lock yourself up. There's always a possibility. Who knows? There might be a meet cute where you get tend to someone's broken leg and chop it off and you say, hey, you free on Friday? And he's like, no, I'm getting a surgery. Okay, it's Saturday? Yeah, sure. Let's have dinner. Food's on me. Thus, possibly. We'll see. B, do remember Prime is Swedish and there is a lot of toll. Thanks, will do. Sus, yeah, chop up someone's leg. It's gonna be fine. Then I need to get an hour just to decompress, aka Minecraft. We can absolutely do Minecraft, but you need if you're literally booking in Minecraft, I'm definitely up for it. Otherwise, I most likely need to book it in for something else. Will I be doing better in the next few months, Nilazand? You will not. I'm sorry about that. The question is, how can we change it, though? Or is it possible to change, maybe? The difficulties. Exactly, Prime. I mean, if I book 5 hours, exactly. Okay, if you want to decompress with Minecraft, then we do that. Copy that. Or come here to Stockholm and buy your crystals here. Could do that. Emmanuel Danze. Hi, how you doing? That's what I meant. Kate, fuck yeah. Wild Moon, welcome back. How you doing, beautiful? Is someone else live? Wild Moon? Is Goose live? Prime in Minecraft too? Absolutely. Lovely sunny afternoon. No, it's a dark afternoon. Afternoon, I say in the most British. This is not only for when I'm not in Stockholm, since we ain't got nothing down here. Fair enough. No, she's not. Okay, it was here. Fair enough. Fair enough. Cool, Prime. Kate, you choose. Noah, welcome back. How are you doing, beautiful? Rahman, welcome back. How you doing? question is. Keep talking out. Wildmoon, by your own choice or not? Rahman, I am doing absolutely stunning. Thank you. How are you? Sarah, all the time. Why wouldn't I? It is the Emerald Isle. So people, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. You can do that. Yes or no? May I know what this is about you doing? Rahman, I am doing osteomancy. We can also do tarot if you like that. And people, you do get a choice. Please tell me if you want bones or if you want tarot. You choose. But yeah, answering divination stuff. Talking about witchcraft. Having fun and a lot of laughters. Minster bones? What the fuck? You okay, Kate? Mr. Bones, cool. Piece of bribing and Wildmoon. Oh god. You might have opened a can of worms there, specifically with Kate. Yeah, there we go. And Prime, no worries. Just tell me when you got YouTube again and we can actually make you start streaming. Oopsie. So Kate, what about the pizza in the files? Just remember the question, but can it be card answer? Virgil? You got unlimited questions, bro. Ask. Come here, Moonshine. Just come here. Oof. Yeah, do it. Do it, Wildmoon. Wait, still, Virgil, it does have a cancel period, so Virgil, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Virgil. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's not your fault, Virgil. It's not your fault. Oh, Wildmoon, I feel like a threat's coming up here. Like, Kate will come to you with the file. God, Wildmoon, are you sure you want to open this one? Yeah, no problem. You might get pizza though, Wildmoon. How can I keep holding on? Oof, Virgil, what the fuck? You're giving the real one. Either lie to yourself or lie to reality. Letting a little bit loose here, Prime. And move on. Not holding on, but move on. Oh shit, Wildmoon flipped the whole fucking tape here and you just pizza bribed Kate instead. Shit, what a move, Wildmoon. What will Kate do next? This is now like a boxing match, the WWE. I love this. So yeah, is it really about holding on or moving on? Well, Virgil. This does not necessarily mean that you need to be gone, but moving on can be physically. Do you have to be there? Crumbs through Belgium. Hell yeah. Oh my god, get together at Wildmoon. Whoa, pizza and Epstein. Prime, roll a d20 real quick. Yeah, you can actually Google roll d20. And then you can just click the thing. Trust me. It goes quick. But basically grow delusional. Virgil, apparently. Oh my god, girls' night and Prime. 11. Prime, you notice through your snatching that you're not a rogue. You're an actual person. That is not currently playing Dungeons & Dragons. In TikTok Live. Oh, Kate, leave me out of it. Jesus Christ, I am so not interested. Sorry, but no. You do, you hang out with your interests over there. Mila, good morning. Kate, fuck no. Virgil, that is fair. That is absolutely fair. Delusional doesn't mean absolutely cray cray now. Kate, no. Depends on the amount of pizza, and apparently there's a bonfire. I might reconsider it with Wild Moon's proposition there with a bonfire though. Oof. I do like me a good bonfire. It's gonna be on the 1st of May though, Wild Moon. He's over age. Wild Moon, what do you mean? What? A delusional could just mean like some notes are that you don't have to care, that you don't have to look. After all. I'm just gonna pin that one, B. Don't worry about it. B just popped in chat and was like, just literally any dog when a human moves, like, fucker, I'm in. Like, okay, where are we going, bro? Oh my god, I love that. B, okay, I'm in. Let's fucking go. Oh, that is absolutely hilarious, B. Thank you. Someone left me unsupervised, B. Yeah, I can imagine, yeah. Told me recently it's not the path for me. Virgil? The delusional part? Or the whatever part? Lucy, hi. Sorry about the whole confusion about everything. This is something. Okay, I can work from home, man. I can work from home. And I have never been to Belgium. That would be nice. The more countries I visit, the happier I will get. Wildman? Let's fucking go, man. Let's fucking go. Heck yeah. Week 14? Yes, week 14, Kate. Week 14. And Virgil, what's wrong with that? Hopeful is not bad. Leaping Llama Twitch? Love that name though. When you're free in April? After the 19th. Virgil? That sounds like a horrendous allergic reaction though. Kate, not impossible though. Not impossible. I like that, B. I like that. Heck yeah. B's like, I'm joining. Woo. Woohoo. Weekend Belgium trip. Honestly, Wild Moon, that would be so fun. I cannot afford it, but that would be so fun. Damn, Virgil. Fucking emo, man. God damn. So people, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question as well. Do remember that. Who is Hope and how big does the hole need to be? God damn. Okay, me? Wait, me? Okay, me? Do you mean me? Kate, do you mean me? Okay, jeez. I'm like, what the fuck? Me? Find yucky. Boxing is my life. Hello, friend. How are you? Kate, most likely. If it's a weekend, sure thing. If you want her to come, absolutely. Is it? Nice, Virgo. I mean, it would be easy for Prime to travel from Arlanda, that's wrong. And boxing, should I get my passport this month? No. The Eight of Pentacles reversed? Mm-mm. And Hapai, yeah. Send a heart me or a tiny diny to get a free yes or no question. Oh, free. You get it. And Kate, I don't have money. So, you know. Okay, yes, most likely. How's the puppy doing? Absolutely cray cray. Food psychotic, if anything. Train is nice, but it will take a while. Virgil? Nah, not really. Oh, Virgil, but did you just open that though? Boo. Boring. Okay, okay. Kate, I could, but I will fucking not. Nah. Or what do you mean? Wild Moon? When the country is big, yes. And painted, that was a little bit longer than 15 minutes, yes. Painted, no, she's not in Belgium, she's in the UK, but Wild Moon is, and apparently Kate is making a Coven meetup in Belgium now. We're in Belgium. About, you know. Yep, that's all I have to go on. Prime, 24 hours? That felt a bit short. You gassing? Jesus, it's speeding up. Montana, hi. Who are you on? I'm confused. What reading are you doing? I'm not doing a reading, yes, you may notice. I'm not really doing much. I am on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and Kick at the same time, Montaigne. I'm as north as I can go. Fair enough, fair enough. Montaigne? Meshin. I'm just gonna call you Meshin. That way I don't fuck it up. Exactly, Prime. It takes long. Nah, Meshin is fine. Pendant? What? Meshin, isn't that okay though? Queen of Wands? Painted? Yes. How do you interpret the cards? Is question specific? It's always question specific, B. Always. But for quick yes and no's, is if it's positive and negative, and again, question specific. What's happening? Kate ranting about Epstein files, and apparently we are going to Belgium. Yes, and also ask her what consciousness is. Faith, I don't know. This live happened to Kate, nothing else. This is just her existence got a little bit for half a second. So, yeah. Montaigne, you haven't got asked a yes and no question, nor have you popped a follow yet. So yeah, pop a follow to get a free yes and no question. And B, of course. And Monique, hey, how you doing? Oh. Now, Montaigne, have you popped a follow then? I can't see if you did, because sometimes YouTube is a little bit wonky. You sick today, Monique? Oh, sorry to hear that. Is there anything we can help with? And Montaigne, did you follow from today? This live specifically? That's how I know you're live. I can imagine, yeah. Prime? Yeah. Oh, I like? What? Painted? Lovely. Lovely, Montaigne, but you need to pop a follow to get a free yes and no question. So you need to be a new follower, otherwise pop into my profile and get a reading from there, okay? And Montaigne, you see, if you're not a new follower, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get your reading from there. That is exactly what I'm talking about. Wildmon, you can literally say that about any crystal now. Ooh, painted. Fun, isn't it? Chat, where is everyone? This is what algorithm does to you when it is restricted by unoriginal content. Indeed, Montaigne. So you can get a live reading from my profile. In Montaigne, you get one free yes or no question. And that is if you're a new follower. Not per stream, not per live. You get one free yes or no question. But people, with that said, I might actually end it here, seeing that this was an economical choice of mine. In the hopes of the best. So, you guys have an amazing day. Have the day that you deserve. Pop into the link in my bio and get whatever you need from there. And I'm live every single Monday to Friday, 5:30 to 10 a.m. and hopefully evenings from around 5ish p.m. Swedish time. So you guys have an amazing day and have the day that you deserve. I'll see you around. Bye.